You see it and you know just what it means. It means he's coming. It appears in the sky and immediately you can sense it. Sense him on his way. You can hear the rumble of the car. See the growing shadow. You're smiling without knowing it. A tingling in your hands. You feel his approach like a song inside you. Dark and joyful. Swelling. The same notes over and over like a drum beat getting faster. No, 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 no. But he's not coming. Not tonight. Not ever again. It's been 2 months since the Joker unleashed his deadly endgame virus on Gotham. 2 months since Batman foiled his plan and cured the city. But the truth is, 2 months later, Gotham might be cured, but it's anything but healed. So many people missing, so much damage to property, to each other. And perhaps the greatest injury to this city, the one we might never recover from, is, of course, the loss of Batman himself. All regional and national news outlets are reporting that the Caped Crusader perished somewhere deep beneath Gotham during a final battle with the Joker. The only consolation for the good people of this city, and this is just this reporter's opinion, not the station's, is knowing that Batman took that monster Joker with him. Again, just my views, but I needed to say that. What we can all agree on, I'm sure, is that a Gotham City without Batman is a strange, sad, and empty place indeed. He taught us to be unafraid, to be ourselves, to be fighters, to be a little crazy too. So who are we, fellow Gothamites, without Batman? Well, perhaps, mercifully, thanks to one Gotham institution, we won't have to find out. For nearly 3 centuries, Powers International has been one of the most prominent corporate citizens of Gotham City and the nation. Now, with their acquisition of the recently defunct Wayne Enterprises, the Powers family is looking to broaden their role in the city's reconstruction, from residential projects to municipal sites. To Batman himself, CEO Jerry Powers.
There is no replacing Batman, the man who inspired us, who fought and died protecting us. He'll always be the greatest hero this city has ever known. But the fact is, this city needs a Batman. We believe that here. I believe it, deeply and truly. I didn't always, until we lost him. And now I do. And while there's no replacing the original Batman, maybe there's a way to honor him by carrying on his work in a new way. So here at Powers, we've been working with the mayor's office, with the city government, even with the police force to create something new for a new city, a new era, something bright and bold, something wrong?
It's just, a lot, Jerry. That's all.
I know, but I want you to know I meant what I said there. I believe in this, and I believe in you. Or I would if you just quit those things.
This is my last one, ever. Right here. Mark the time.
Every one the past 2 months has been the last. Just come on. It's time.
How do I look?
The training paid off. The hair is a bit much.
It's high and tight. I was a Marine.
So was I. That's not high and tight. Next time, don't do it yourself.
You see the look, Sawyer?
Yes, and I saw Mayor Hades' face as he snuck that pic. Jerk. Now, listen to me. They're going to doubt this, very loudly, but it doesn't matter. What matters is the answer to one question, and that question is, are you ready to be Batman? Commissioner Gordon?
Absolutely not. And I'd like to go on record as saying this is the dumbest idea in the history of Gotham City. Now, where's my damn Batmobile? Let's go have some fun.
There is a secret corner of nature we're only now just discovering. A dark and hidden section of the periodic table. It's full of mysterious new elements, material beyond our reach. Until now. strange and glowing with possibility. These elements only exist for a moment, a flash of atomic collision beneath Gotham, and then they vanish. In that moment, we have to determine, it's our responsibility to determine, are these new things wondrous or horrifying?
My God, what the hell is that thing?
My professional opinion, Edmonds, a walking Monday morning at Gotham. Now get down and give it room.
Give it room? But Commissioner Sawyer, if we don't engage...
Not it. It.
I bet I know what you're thinking. Yes, you. You're thinking the signal is supposed to shine up into the sky, not down at the ground. But then again, why not, right? Lately, it's almost like the whole city has been turned upside down. Like it's been completely upended by Batman's death. Ever since...
Ahem. You're awfully quiet. Tell me you're not navel-gazing again.
Batman has no navel. What's the situation, Julia?
We're seeing some energy, Batman. Some kind of walking bioelectric field. Whatever it is, it's tearing up Little Cuba in the Narrows. Specifically, it seems like it's after something in the bank and credit union at 23rd and Prospect.
I know it.
And we're good to go anytime, Batman.
No time like the present.
Let's go. Just remember, think bat thoughts.
Bat thoughts, only and ever. Bat thoughts, bat thoughts, bat thoughts. All right, here we go. First, you're not plummeting, you're swooping. Swooping. Second, you did not leave the stove on. Third, that doesn't even matter because you are not Jim Gordon. Not today, not anymore. Right here, right now, you are the Batman. You'll practice that. Now, Giant Energy Man, what brings you to Little Cuba? I mean, sure, good people, good food. Best baseball player in Gotham history lives here. Dodger Valera, 5-ring catcher. So what is it? You're here to...
Batman, are you all right?
Oh, bat thoughts. That hurt. A lot. Damn, Jim. What the hell were you thinking? Wait. You want me to be who? Miss Powers,
Jerry, please. And do me a favor, Commissioner. Just look at them. Go on. Look.
3 months earlier.
What do you see?
Cops. Best in the graduating class. Which is why my assumption was that you were inviting me here to help choose one of them for the program. I mean, that's Williams. The guy is quick as a whip. Top of his class.
Yes, and he'd make a much smarter Batman than you, Jim.
Right, of course he would. Or Huang. Look at her. She practically lives at the station.
Yes, and she'd make a much tougher Batman than you. Hell, they'd all be prettier Batman than you, I'll say that. But none of them would be the right Batman. You were a Marine, Commissioner. So was I. Those kids, and they are kids. They'll get hurt out there. Now the other board members, they'd prefer a younger Batman, a more fresh-faced Batman, even though the public won't know Batman's identity. But me, I believe it has to be you.
Forgive me, Jerry, but why?
Because you know the city better than anyone else. You'll make an ugly Batman, sure, but you'll make the best Batman. One that'll let me sleep at night knowing this battered, beaten city is safe. Look, I know the idea's scary. Batman is this terrifying giant thing, but it's just an illusion. He was a man, Jim. The right man at the time. But you're the right man now. I'm telling you. What do you say?
I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen. It's not working!
It has to. He's energy. Try again.
Lighting up now! 3rd time's the charm! Nothing, damn it!
It makes no sense. An EM pulse should disrupt him at least.
Unless the source is somewhere out of range.
Ah! How far out of range, Daryl? Where?
It'd have to be close. I'd say within a half mile to avoid interference.
Half a mile? Wait a minute.
Batman, whatever you're thinking, you need to move. It's charging that car, turning it into a bomb.
Listen to me. If its source is nearby, that means someone is controlling it. They're projecting their own bioelectric field.
Batman, move! Now!
No! Don't you see? It's not a monster. It's just a big trick.
You're messing with me, right? April Fools in summer? Ha ha.
Har har. If only.
Jim, you can't be serious.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
Saying what? Jeez, you saw there, Batman. You're gonna get in that hunk of metal? You're police, Jim. You're trench coat through and through. And I don't think they make 10-foot trench coats. Plus, you smoke. Batman can't smoke. And you're like, what, 60?
I'm 46, Harv.
Oh, sorry, but still.
I know.
Jim.
You've never wondered whether he'd have been more effective if he'd worked within the law, not outside it? If Batman could show people that the system can work, that it can help people?
No, I didn't. And look, I get that the department didn't do the best job during the last Joker attack, especially in the Narrows. But you can't let her get to you with this cadet thing. I know you're protective of them, but they're capable. I'm telling you. Not feeling too stealthy tonight, Bats. Oh, sorry, I was just showing this stuff off. I didn't know you partook of cancer candy, Williams. I don't, Lieutenant Bullock. I was just coming up here to face chat with my kid. 11 months today. Won't sleep for crap, but hey, he's blood.
Cute. Go on, don't mind us.
Gimme that. You know you're going to have to get LASIK, right?
The eyes! How do I work them?
On it! What are we looking for?
Someone stealing home!
I don't understand. If
the monster is an extension of a particular criminal, and what do we know about them?
They were attacking a bank.
But most of the cash in that bank is traceable, so what are they really after?
The most valuable stash in Little Cuba
belongs to its most famous resident, Dodger Valera.
Huh, look at that! Batman swings and connects!
Strange, the power source seems to be coming from inside the poop. We have identification, though. His name is...
Precious. Yes, his real name. I know him well. Founding member of the Cuban branch of the infamous Whisper Gang. Upon initiation, the gang makes its members wear metal masks for a year to prove their dedication. Precious opted to keep his on for 3, hence the scars. Murder, extortion, but above all, he's a thief. Now, Dodger is old school. Between the cash and the rings, he's got to have millions in his vault. He's loyal to the neighborhood, but he's not stupid. Bruce Wayne himself set up his alarms. Impenetrable.
Batman!
Those alarms are going off right now, but no one is noticing. Not with all the ruckus going on out. Ah!
Batman! Batman, are you there?
I can't find him. I look at that thing, but I just don't see Batman.
The suit is nanocarbon. We work on new elements and compounds here at Powers. The suit is full of them. It's Vanguard.
That may be, but I still don't see it. It's like a... bunny. Like a robo-bat bunny.
It grows on you. Jim, this is Julia Perry. She'll be your tactical strategy, should you accept. She comes highly recommended by Lucius Fox and Wayne Enterprises, but she had no connection to the original Batman, which we felt was best.
Wait, is it the suit's colors you don't like?
And while we're at it, this is Dero Gutierrez. He's largely responsible for the suit's design, winner of the Crown Young Genius Grant.
If it's the colors, I can change them, see?
You have to be kidding me. Let me see that.
What? They're just my shorthand.
Why don't you just slap an ad on it and call it a day? Because none of this is Batman, Jerry.
No, Jim, it's not. But if you want to be a part of it, you're going to have to try to accept that.
Yeah, got you. And now, down with false idols.
False idols. At least he's trying to do good. Look at you. You're a disgrace. A human zero. Nothing.
Oh, and here I was going to let you live. Where's your hero now, eh? That thing outside, it's just metal and lights. It doesn't even look like Batman. Not one bit. How about now? This better?
Much obliged, Batman.
Sometimes you just have to get out and walk the beat.
Can you do that, Jim? Can you accept it and try to believe in it? This Batman?
I think so.
Good. Then listen carefully, because this is the most important part. What we're making here is something dangerous and unknown. You will be a new Batman if you do this, Jim. You won't be police. You'll work with them, with the local governments and the people too. You'll be a Batman that has checks and balances. You'll be a better Batman. Better for this Gotham, this moment. Something inspiring. Now, the public won't know your identity, but the few that need to know will. You'll have to train to transform yourself. And you'll live in an apartment in our main facility. It'll be your home, your cave. So, Jim Gordon, what do you say?
Huh. I say, what the hell have we done?
Bruce Wayne.
I don't care what anyone says. This is Batman. That's just truth. That thing, you can pump out as many toys as you like, but no. I mean, come on. He doesn't even have a damn Batmobile.
You don't even have a damn Batmobile.
It's always about the car, isn't it? What are you doing down here?
Nothing. I just came in here to clean up and shave. My mustache grows back every 3 minutes. It's a superpower. And a practice. Batman doesn't use a gun, after all.
Well, it's in the elbows. But you're doing all right?
What, with the smoking? Dandy.
Ah, are those little horns? You rock star.
Barbara drew them on, for inspiration.
Cute. But I wasn't asking about the smoking. I was asking whether you're all right with what you found out at the morgue.
I'm fine.
Okay then. Hey, Daryl, do me a favor. Turn on the lights down here and show Jim his Batmobile.
Sure thing. How's she look? Son of a...
Bat truck. Exactly. You can control it from your suit, you know. Daryl calls it our rolling cave. 15 million plus. I think it's a bit much, but still. Now, feeling better?
That was parked here the whole...
Hey guys, I'm getting something. It's looking real.
How real?
Very real and very big.
I've gotten hundreds of pings in just the last minute. The Bat app is going crazy. It's another massive disturbance in the Narrows. Chinatown this time.
Bat app. Translate to old person for me.
Daryl developed a Batman app in the days after Batman died. If you have it on your phone and you're in trouble, it lets anyone in a 200-foot radius know that you need help.
It's so we can watch out for each other. That's Batman. To me, at least.
And it has a barb that funnels all alerts to us up here, so we get a boots-on-the-ground jump on any crime, before the 911 calls even.
See, that's Batman. To me, at least.
Jumping?
Bat stash away. Look at that. It'll never stop being strange, will it? Seeing the city from above, seeing the whole. Before this, every day, every moment, your job was about seeing it from the street. But now, here you are on the highest gargoyle of all, staring it in the face and feeling it staring back, challenging you. And the city is hurting right now. You can see the gashes, deep ones, left by the Joker, especially here in the Narrows. It's Gotham's poorest neighborhood, made up of nearly a dozen diverse communities. It's been let down over and over by the mechanisms put in place to protect it. Underprotected, underrepresented, it's been burned so many times you can practically feel the embers everywhere. Without help from the city, it establishes its own forms of protection and justice, from community groups to gangs, all independent, like the old Batman. And here you are, an extension of the very system that's failed them so many times, but a system you've believed in and fought for your whole life. Here you are, coming along, telling them to believe in you. You're going to have to prove yourself to them, Batman. You're going to have to rebuild all that lost trust. Brick by... Ah!
Batman! Batman, are you all right?
Fine. Except I think a building just punched me.
Not a building. Just an old-fashioned crime boss, Officer Batman.
You want to read me my rights? We have intel on your attacker, Batman. Name...
G.G. Wang.
Ah, you know him. Suspected on multiple counts of murder, extortion, robbery. He's a leader of the Narrows division of the Triads, the Chinese Mafia. His gang is known as the Devil Pigs. The subdermal horns are the signature. Usually members have 3.
He used to have 3. I removed the 3rd one last time we met. Come on, get him down fast, Jim. Intel says already 20 likely dead, buried in the rubble. You're here to prove you can keep these people safe, so 50,000 volts should do absolutely nothing. Daryl, what the hell is going on with our friend here? He's a street boss. Why is he Justice League all of a sudden?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. He seems to be able to tap into and manipulate the molecular structure of silicate. He's using something to convert his body's power into a kind of magnetism for it.
Silicate? Like in brick?
Yes, but not just brick, Batman.
Ah! What else?
It's found in nearly all building materials. Bricks, stone, tar.
What are you saying, damn it?
He's saying he can use the city itself as a weapon to make anything he wants to kill you.
You're dead. You're dead, but you shouldn't be. Why are you dead?
There you are. I didn't recognize you without a 10-foot robot growing out of your ass. I assume it's charging.
More like an airplane mode, Commissioner Sawyer. But precious. I brought him in alive. What did him in?
Death by magic beans, apparently. Take a look. We found it sewn into his ankle, just above the right heel.
It looks like some kind of, seed.
The seed looks organic, but it's actually very high-tech. A super lead shell around a tiny radioactive reactor.
And it killed him how?
He was on his way to booking and the thing's shell dissolved. It started giving off massive amounts of radiation.
So you're saying whoever gave it to him turned it on high and cooked him before he could talk?
He died in seconds, just like the others. All found dead of radiation poisoning in the last few weeks. Coroner discovered one of these seeds in each of them. Thing is, each seed gave its host a unique way of enhancing and channeling his or her body's own energy. Each person got his or her own special abilities.
An arms dealer who sells powers.
These two, the seeds found in them weren't functional. They killed them pretty much right away. The seeds in these two gentlemen, however, had utility. Meaning, whoever makes these things, the first couple were likely just experiments.
So he's perfecting his craft.
And he's giving these things to some very bad people. Each of his clients was a high-level crime boss in the Narrows. Different communities, different gangs, all going to him. You have Tam Kanaku of the Green Line 4s, fateful Eddie Fatiano from...
I know her. I know all of them. I was the one who took each of them down. They were my collars. This last year's been so crazy I didn't even realize most of them were back on the streets.
So, it's personal. Well, I suppose you have your very first supervillain, Jim.
Thanks for the help, Commissioner. Keep me posted if anything else comes up.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
What?
Look, I know in Gotham there's always been a Batman standing with a commissioner on a rooftop somewhere talking in secret, but not after today. Powers Corps and the city want G.C.P.D taking lead on this, Jim. When we're ready to move in on him, we'll call you. You can collar him and take a bow.
But, Maggie...
Listen to me. You're Batman, but a deputized Batman. State money. State bosses. You're official, and official means rules. You don't follow those rules, they'll shut you down hard. That I know.
And if I do?
I don't know, Jim. Batman's always been on the other side of the fence for me. And here you are. If you're asking me if I think it could work, honestly, I'd say get out now.
That's what you came here to tell me, isn't it?
No one would think less of you.
I have to go.
All right. Well, at least I know you won't disappear on me, right? Huh?
Digital camouflage.
Touché. Well, for what it's worth, watch your back out there.
Think, damn it! Think! Find his weakness. He's a devil pig in a house of brick. Not hay, not sticks. You can't blow it down. But wait, doesn't somebody get cooked at the end of that story? Daryl! Thermal, now! Well, well, look at this. Locked in your own house. G.G. Wang, get ready to have one less horn. Impact needed to shatter this thing?
12,000 pounds. But Batman, hurry! He's pulling for the street. The mica is...
Ah!
Batman, you have to eject! Now!
She's right! The suit! It can't take much more! It's going to implode!
Bloody hell, get out of there, Batman!
I'm trying, damn it! Try all you want, idiot, but this is where the road takes you, literally. Sawyer was right. They were all right. You were a damn fool. Over before you started. You're not Batman. You don't even have a... Oh, wait. Come to Papa.
What was that?
But...
Breathe, Daryl. Just breathe.
Bat truck.
Gee, we need to get you to a hospital now. That seed in your ankle. Whoever gave it to you...
Will come for you, Officer Batman. He's growing a whole garden of us. Mr. Bloom.
Mr. Bloom? Who is that? Gee! Who?
And tell me that's not what it looks like.
Candy. But I was tempted. I bought a pack and tossed it before getting these at the bodega on 5th.
I just came by to tell you that it's official. Now you have no Batmobile. You will soon. There were other models, so fear not.
Noted. Thanks.
All right then. We'll be moored to the roof in less than 5.
You worked with him, didn't you?
Sorry?
You're not Julia Perry. Whoever you are, you worked with him, didn't you?
Jim,
Just tell me. How'd he do it?
I didn't work with him long, but what I came to understand was he never cared about what Batman meant. I mean, he did, but not in the way you do. Batman was simply him, his code. He just did what he thought was right, and what Batman stood for grew out of that. You worry about Batman meaning something to people, you'll go down fast. But if you stop and just be you, Jim, if you do it your way, the things you believe in, the things you stand for, Batman will stand for those, too. Now, we're about there. So, you going to call me out for being a fraud?
Not if you don't do it to me.
Deal.
and stick to the Batarang gun. It suits you.
Ugh, stop. Just stop. Stop trying to win me over, kid. I don't care who he took down, how he took them down, what cancer he cured. That's not Batman. I'm just waiting for the old one to come back. He's not coming back. He's a decomposing corpse somewhere. Just ask the one person here who really knew him. Ask Duke. Mr. Duke Thomas, you knew the old Batman. He's gone for good, right?
Everything good here? Yeah, sure. Whatever. Everything's just right as rain. Mr. Wayne? Call me Bruce, Duke. I keep asking. Sorry, Bruce. Fact is, I don't know what the hell to think anymore.
Hey, you. I didn't see you come in this morning.
I got here early. The air conditioning needed work.
Aren't you the morning person? Can you grab some clay from the storeroom? Blocks, not bags.
Blocks, not bags, says Boss Julie Madison.
Hello, Bruce.
Who are you and what are you doing in...
It's simple. I'm Batman, and we need to talk.
There you are. Thank you for showing up. I've got what you came for. I made it. It wasn't easy. Come closer, and I'll show you. Closer. It's just for you.
It's unnatural. I get it. I mean, I know it must feel that way. Me, Jim Gordon, coming to you, Bruce Wayne, and saying that. But still, it's where we are. I'm Batman, and I need your help.
Batman. I've seen you on the news, you know, fighting criminals in that new suit. It's impressive and admirable, Mr. Gordon. But I'm afraid I don't know anything about Batman anymore.
Well, just humor me. I want to show you something. This thing, this seed, someone is making these and selling them to bad people in the Narrows. This neighborhood, right here, where you're working every day, Bruce. I'm not sure who this Mr. Bloom is, but these things, they're powerful weapons. They give their users terrible abilities, and each seed seems more powerful than the last. Soon they might be... I just could use your help. Here, this one's been neutralized.
I still don't understand why you're telling me this.
Because you're the key to Batman, Bruce. At least for me, you are. You see, the suit I wear, you developed most of the tech in it. When Powers absorbed Wayne Industries, they co-opted it, but it's still your tech. And I was hoping you might help me reconfigure some of the programming so that I might be able to do some work as Batman, but privately. Everything I do, everything I see, it's tracked by Powers and processed by the police. I'm just a middleman, a sentinel. But Batman, he needs to be something more. Look, something big is coming to Gotham. This Mr. Bloom, I have a hunch about him. It involves something that happened years ago. Will you help me?
It's funny, Mr. Gordon. This rec center, it was set up by Lucius Fox, a friend of my father's. He built it for all the neighborhoods of the Narrows, the Corner, Little Cuba, a safe place for kids to come, to play, to talk. When Lucius opened the doors, he started a policy. On your first day here, you have to make a brick. You cut the clay, you paint it, you put it in the kiln, bake it. Then you put it out back. There's a wall. Some bricks are from decades ago. Now, with the way this neighborhood was wrecked during the Joker's attack, a lot of the kids are missing homes, friends, family members. But their bricks are here when they come. They're always out back, in the wall.
Bruce,
No, listen to me. Whoever I was before, I'm not that person anymore. I can't be. And these kids, here at the center, I care about them. I care about this. I'm trying to build a life, using the most basic blocks. Do you understand me?
Bruce, I wasn't trying to.
Bruce, everything all right?
Everything's fine, Miss Madison.
Commissioner Gordon, please stay for lunch and call me Julie. I almost didn't recognize you without your mustache and with, muscles.
Implants. Everywhere, implants. And thanks, but I should be going. You can keep that. Good seeing you, Bruce.
You okay, hun? What did he want?
Nothing. He just, had the wrong guy. That's not Bruce Wayne. I see him in there. And it's just, not him. On the contrary, Mr. Kent, that man is the only true Bruce Wayne to ever walk the earth. If that's the case, Alfred, then please just tell me, what happened to the old Bruce? They say a parent can feel it when their child leaves the earth. I never believed it, all the times before. But when that cave collapsed on him and the Joker, I felt it. The others had been hopeful, working in shifts, but I knew. The phone call came 3 weeks after he went missing. I was waiting for it by the furnace, ready to burn all traces of Batman's mission. It was Julia who found him. His body was intact, ready to come home. So I drove to the site to collect him. The man I'd cared for as a baby, then a boy, then an angry young man. I'd take care of him one last time before laying him to rest. But when I arrived, I saw he'd come back to life. Julia couldn't understand it. She'd had him in the bag. She'd been zipping him up when he'd just woken up. My Bruce. But it's not Bruce. I'm looking at this mind right now, and it's not Bruce Wayne's mind. It is, in some ways, but in others it's not. So what happened to him? What happened is that he died. After his fight with the Joker, he was dead for hours. His heart stopped. His brain died. But then he was healed. The Dionysium, of course. The pathways of his brain are entirely different. It must have seeped into his broken skull, healed the dead tissue, but in doing so, it brought him back new. He was Bruce, but with no history, no shadow watching. But you told him, Alfred. You told him about his life. I did. It was one of the worst things I've ever had to do. To walk this man through the tragedy of his own life again. To take him unformed, this person you love, and twist the clay of them into a malformed thing, working my way to Batman. I told him he'd been in an accident during the Joker's attack, and then I started at the beginning. I told him about his childhood, about his parents' death. I told him how when they died, he'd become angry, driven, how he'd turned that into fuel to help the city, how he'd built Wayne Enterprises into something heroic and special, how he'd been a symbol, all the while working my way to the last truth, a terrible monologue on a terrible stage. And I was just about to tell him the last truth, to open that last worst door, when— Stop! I've heard enough, Alfred. But there's more, Bruce. I'm sure there is. I don't know what this accident did to me, but I'm not the person you're describing. I know what you're saying is true. I know I loved you. I look at these pictures and I know I loved them, but I don't feel their loss. I feel terrible for that boy in the alley, but I can't be who he was. It's not who I am. Well then, who on earth are you, Master Bruce? For 2 days I didn't see him, and then on the 3rd day he reappeared and said something that lifted my heart. I may not be the man I was, but I want to help. In my own way, though, face to face. My mother worked in schools. My father worked in city hospitals. That feels right. That feels like me. Now, this city, Mr. Kent, it never gives anything back. Never. But I swear to you, not a minute after Bruce said this to me, the doorbell rang. A Miss Julie Madison coming to check on Bruce. She'd heard he'd had an accident during the attack. A girlfriend from his youth, working with children in the Narrows. The city, it never gives, but it gave. You have to tell him, Alfred. Not just that he's Bruce Wayne, but that he's Batman. I'm sorry, but if you don't, I will. Is that so? Alfred, what are you— Go ahead. Fly to him. Tell him. But before you do, know this. Bruce Wayne has no combat skills, no detection skills. Every bit of his 15 years of training and experience as Batman is gone, and it's not recoverable, because the memories were never there. It's a new brain. Asking him to be Batman is like me telling you to fly under this ring's glow. He is powerless, and to wear the cowl would be a death sentence. You're thinking he can relearn it. Maybe he can, over years. But remember the most important thing. Batman was born from the screams of a young boy in an alley, from his primal pain and anger, from a scar. But that scar is gone, Mr. Kent. Healed. Alfred, you can show me images of his brain, but he's Batman. He's always got a way out, a way back. Follow me a moment, Mr. Kent. I didn't bring you here to show you images of Bruce's brain. I brought you here to show you this. What is it? Something he hid from all of us. Batman's final invention. Is this? It's a machine meant to ensure that there would always be a Batman. A machine that he was working on in secret when he died. It would use his DNA to grow each successive Bruce to age 27, instill in him all the original Bruce's pain, all his training, all his memories, up to the moment he decided to become Batman. Picture it. Picture an endless chain of tragedy, each version of him subjected to the same horrors. Bruce killed by Batman so that he, Batman, could be born again. An unnatural genealogy of them. Yes, father, I shall become a bat. But spoken by Bruce to Batman, fathered by Batman, one replacing the next, generation to generation. But even he, with all his genius, he never even came close to finishing it. Because he wasn't meant to live forever. The circle was meant to be broken, and now it has been. Don't you see, Clark? Batman died, and Bruce Wayne came back. Alfred, that man you saw tonight is the boy that none of us saved, who Bruce would have been, who he was meant to be. The city gave him back. This is his reward. This is his afterlife. This is the real Bruce Wayne. You've seen his mind. He can never be Batman again. Leave him. The good he's already done at the Fox Center. You should see him. He's happy. Let him live, Mr. Kent. Consign the rest to the furnace. Please. Let someone else suffer for this cursed city.
Hi there.
I read you. You're charged. Firing in 3, 2, 1. The charge causes the molecules to contract against your fingers, shrinking the glass. No need to cut or shatter the pane.
With great stickiness comes great responsibility.
Well, don't get used to it. That one charge was pretty much all I can manage without alerting powers to the suit's absence. You'll need to use it as a costume, nothing more.
I can do that. I haven't figured out half the functions in this thing yet anyway.
Feet warmers?
You're joking.
Am I? Maybe we should have gone to the big presentation tonight. That's where you're supposed to be right now, isn't it? Jerry is likely looking to sort you out, Jim.
So be it. We need to learn about Mr. Bloom. And this place. If Ki-Su did business with him, there'll be a record of Bloom here. As leader of the Devil Pigs, he'd have to record everything, send the material to higher-ups overseas.
That's some giant caviar you're passing.
I'll save you some. The devil pigs made their name running hatcheries like this, smuggling contraband inside frozen fish. The pigs have been Gotham staples for nearly 100 years. Them, the Whisper Gang, the Green Line Fours, previously the 4-5s. These gangs go back. They're embedded in Gotham streets. It's history. As commissioner, I did some damage to them. More through outreach than arrests, but still. The last year, with what happened to me, being arrested, then the destruction of Joker's endgame, it's like we're back to square one lately. Still, these different gangs, they'd eat each other alive before... Ooh. Lord God.
Tell me those weren't horns on a shark.
Someone call PETA. But as I was saying, these gangs hate each other. They have for decades. How the hell is this Mr. Bloom getting them all to come to him? And where is he? Now, who are you?
A friend. He's a friend to all of us. He makes us things. You'll see.
I made you something too, Key. Come here, I'll give it to you.
Batman, they're using some kind of blocker. I can't get you into stealth mode. It's like they know the frequency. Like they're on to us. Heh, no more tricks. No big suit. Just you. And us. Tell me, Batman, have you ever seen RoboCop? There are 7 pigs. You don't have enough batarangs to...
Don't worry. I have this. I hate RoboCop. Okay, I'm running a trace on...
Wait! Hang on! Something's... Batman! Key's still up! He's... Batman! Are you alright? The readings on the room...
I'm fine. It's an industrial furnace for destroying evidence. Steel walls, lead-backed, no way out.
Good God, the temperature...
200 and... rising fast. No exit.
Batman, the suit can't withstand that. You're going to be cooked alive. I'm coming in. I'm going to...
Julia, come in.
Come in. Earth to Bruce.
Huh? You okay? I'm sorry, I was just looking over Duke Thomas's file. He still has it in for me.
Well, you do have history with him. I know not you, but still. I'm sure it's weird for him, and you.
It's odd. I feel like I haven't slept in years. And then waking up, it still all feels...
new. It's okay. Come on, let's go home.
That one's not for you. This one is yours. If you sewed it in, it'd come to life. What do you think?
I think... I never needed powers to wield power here in Gotham, Mr. Bloom. And I'm not sure I need them now. But people seem to be buying what you're selling. So I'm interested.
But I'm so sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. I think we've misunderstood each other. That seed would work for you, for your body, but I can't give it to you.
Oh, is that so? And why not? You don't have enough?
No, I do. I have too many. It's just you're not part of this.
Ah. Well, I do find this all very cute, Mr. Bloom. I've been hearing about you for a bit. The man who gives away powers, a weapons dealer who makes no deals, growing something, a garden, A business.
The thing is,
Young weeds like you, we just rip you out by the roots before you take hold. Burn what's left of you so you can never come back.
come on, boys, let's...
What in... But...
Funny thing about weeds, Mr. Cobblepot, we're not so easy to kill, and we grow very, very fast.
Gotham Marshes, post-0 year. The body lies less than 1 foot from the old city limit. A boy, not even 16 years old. A kid. A kid left for the crows. Looking at the scene, one thought goes through his head. He will catch someone for this. He will punish the one who did it, and stop it from happening again.
I'm still holding on to this hope that you called me out here to show off the Bat Swamp boat. What do we have?
Peter Dugio, 15 years old, from the Narrows. The corner, more accurately. Shot 4 times and dumped here.
What's the ID? He have a wallet?
I can see his ID.
You're upgrading. You said he's from the corner. The 4-5s have been aggressive there lately, feuding with the bird. Could be them.
I'd agree, if the shots had killed him. But I scanned him. He died from a fall. Dropped here, from about 1,000 feet up.
K Municipal Airport is on the other side of town, and all police blimps were decommissioned weeks ago. It's rain clouds and geese. No one flies over this area.
Someone did.
All right, I'll track the shots. You have leads? Batman?
In the past few months, since he defeated the so-called Riddler, more and more enemies have risen. The city has barely recovered, and in some places it hasn't recovered at all. Crime is at a peak, and now these supervillains. Each has a vendetta with the city, and with each of them, he has tried to draw their fire, to become the target. Every day a new one, every day the city in peril. He's almost used to it. A year in and it's a tale he knows by heart, one that ends with him. Now, in his mind, he moves through the gallery of these enemies until he lands on the one with a connection to the corner, and things airborne.
Ah!
Oswald Cobblepot, affiliate of the Red Hood Gang, now making a play of his own. His game, smuggling contraband into the city by means of airships. In the aftermath of the 0 year attack, with the city in ruins, Cobblepot has begun to build an empire of his own. Making deals with local gangs, not the Falcones or Maronis, but the younger gangs, street gangs. He's a modern gangster, something wilder than before, something to be made an example of. Gangs Cobblepot deals with, he gives an exotic bird, a pet difficult to care for. Should the bird die, the deal is off. Tests. All tests and power plays.
That's the funny thing about power, Batman. Sometimes the key to having more is giving a little back.
Ah! Stop it! Stop it! What are you doing, you lunatic? Batman tells Cobblepot that he's become predictable. So much so that after the last time they fought, Batman put a grounder in his suit. Give the power back. Exactly. Then he says the boy's name. Peter Dugio.
Peter Dugio? I have no idea what you're talking about. Why can't you just leave me alone and go after Gotham's real criminals?
If Cobblepot means the Gotham politicos who turn a blind eye while he lines their pockets, Batman knows all about them. He's read up. But today is not about them. Today, I'm going after you. Batman knows all he has to do is wait until the story comes. And the story begins with coils. Coils upon coils. Not a chance. We're going to need at least a mile more, looped, with triple the surface area. We're talking about freezing a good quarter-mile of the Gotham River, and that's just the damn ground floor. Mr. Cobblepot, what the hell do you want from me?
Peter Dugio, I want to do business.
Huh? And what do you know about business, kid?
I know I have something to offer, and you have something I want, so we should do business.
Admittedly, Cobblepot was amused by him, so he gave the boy 30 seconds to explain. Turned out Peter was running a bodega. It wasn't much, but nothing in the corner was. Still, it was one of the only businesses owned by a man who lived there in the hood, Peter's father. But now, after the 0-year attack, Peter's father was down, and unlikely to recover, and the bank, suddenly looking to invest in the rebuilding of the area, wanted the bodega and the building that housed it. Vacant, the building would become a hub for the local gang, the 4-5s, with whom Cobblepot had been feuding. The gang had claimed Peter's older brother. He'd gone down on his first day as a 4-5, his first day, and their father had made Peter promise, whatever happened, he wouldn't let the store or the building go to the 4-5s. He had promised his father, and that meant something.
You can sell things through the place. I know how to run it. I've been running it for years. It could work out for all of us.
A business offer. So the story starts with coils, ends with more coils, circling the boy.
So you took the place. You took it to spite the one gang that won't work with you. And you killed the boy, shot him and dropped the body from one of your damn blimps.
No, you maniac. Kid was alive and kicking last time I saw him. You really don't know anything about this city, do you? There was a game Bruce used to play as a boy. He'd heard anecdotes about how the Miyagani Indians put their fingers to the ground to listen for coming changes in the land. Bruce would put his finger to the tracks by his house, listening for some message from Gotham City, trying to hear all it had to tell him. What Cobblepot said, it stays with him. He's been away for over a decade training, but he knows this city. He grew up here. His family has been here for generations, and he's done his research. This place, the corner, predominantly African American for over a century, little opportunity, little protection. He knows the history, but above all, he knows what matters is stopping who killed Peter. The corner store, torched. The sight makes him more determined. Outside, kids maul about. They look at him like they want to talk, but not about the case, about their lives, about everyday concerns. He scares them home, away from all of this, hopefully. So the boy, Peter, went to the Penguin for help, to keep the store away from the 4-5s, and the Penguin took it and turned around and gifted it to the gang, a peace offering, leaving the boy with nothing but a target on his back. Enough. Tano Kanaku, head of the 4-5s. Who you think you are? I'm a long way from home. Why? Peter Dugio. This is his place. Was. Peter offered it to Cobblepot. Cobblepot offered it to you. You torched it and dropped Peter from a helicopter along Penguin's migration route to prove a point. Damn, I'm smooth. So you confess. Why the hell you think I got access to a helicopter? I mean, seriously. Yeah, this joint was a gift. So what? And who the hell cares? You, bull. This is nowhere to nobody. Dano, the little brother would like some words. Never saw the little brother like that. All amped in rage. Would've. Might've offered him a spot in the crew. kid was on fire.
No.
Then. Always then, right? Then it was over. I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just here.
It's all there in his sneer, between his teeth, between the lines. Some line of defense that Batman already knows. None of it matters in this burned out place. And he's about to tell Thanos so when the call comes.
What did you find? Bad things. For one, the kid, Peter, he went to the gang unit for help. And they blew him off. And I got a name on the bullets. Nothing good.
Good service. Cut me off after everything. I know how this place works. It's changing. No, it's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
His name is Ned Howler. He's a 10-year veteran of the G.C.P.D. Celebrated twice, but a lot of gray. A lot of gray. Likely a lot of dark papered over.
You're a fast draw.
I was just doing my job. I got a call about a gang fight. You don't understand. But Batman does understand, and he doesn't hear him, because he already knows what Howler is going to say. About how many cops have been shot in the area, about guns. And he knows this. He also knows how many young black men have been shot by cops, unarmed in the corner in the last 2 years. How many cops have gone unpunished. It's too much to bear. You! Stop right there! Lie down! Now! Too much for today, especially because here, now, Batman is just out to get the story. To catch the one who put Peter down. I said, lie down! And Howler is still talking to him about guns, about the firepower on the streets these days, about a lack of training, about no acclimation to the neighborhood. And Batman knows all this. But it's not what he's after.
Enough! The boy! What did you do with him?
What? Nothing. I thought I killed him. But when I came back, there was only blood. Blood. The rain has washed it away by now. The neighborhood has only a few cameras to tap into, but he catches glimpses of the boy, stumbling through the empty streets in the early hours. The trail is erratic. The last glimpse of the boy occurs around dawn, where in a way, it once again becomes a trail of blood. The father, Thomas Ellerby Duggio. His son dead, his store burned. For a moment, Batman wonders if it wouldn't be better if the man stayed like this, if he slipped away never knowing. But no, he'll give the man an ending. Whether he wakes or not, some sense of They say he lost one of his sneakers. Is that true? Peter only had one sneaker when you found him?
It is.
I told him not to do it. I'm his cousin. I told him.
It's all right.
No, it's not. Peter is dead. He went to the robbers and the cops when he should have gone to the money, like I said.
The bank.
The bank? The bank doesn't listen to folks with no money. I told him to go to the man behind it. I told him to go to Bruce Wayne. Mr. Wayne! Bruce Wayne, hey! Peter's store was only worth something once Bruce Wayne announced he was going to develop the neighborhood. I said to Peter, you should try talking to the man, asking him to help, or not to build, I don't know. But it didn't work, and that was it. No more options. That's when he started talking about it.
About what?
About you. He wanted to stand up for himself, to push back, like you do.
How?
There's a place, Batman. And now the story takes a turn toward an alley at the edge of the corner. No name now, but long ago it was called Blossom Row. Batman knows its history. And now he learns its present. It cuts through a part of the corner no one has bothered to clean up since 0 year. It's overgrown and wild. A place you go when you've had it with things such as they are. A special place. A garden where new things can be grown.
Hello? Hey, I'm here. I came. Look, if you're here, The alley with the man waiting at the end. The man who has something special just for you. The report comes back from Jim, and it's as Batman suspected. In Peter's blood, a substance called from the work of Dr. Kirk Langstrom and bonded with steroidal venom and other components. A back-alley mixture, sophisticated and raw all at once. It would have given him strength and speed, and with a trigger, some catastrophic damage. It could have even mutated, changed him. The man who gave Peter the stuff is long gone, no trace. But the mixture he gave Peter, it made him into something more than he was, for a little while at least, until it wore off. So a bad man in an alley, selling something monstrous to a desperate kid. In the end, a simple case. He knows it, as simple as a boy who wanted to cut through it all, to pretend like none of it mattered, until it all caught up to him, until all of it mattered. And he thinks about how the boy must have felt then, how badly he must have wanted to run, to fly away. The marsh, the city line, so close. He can feel it all right there. The boy flew, but Batman will stay, because he got it wrong. He sees that now, because there was someone to catch. Cobblepot, Tano, Howler, the man in the alley, Bruce Wayne, the whole city, everyone and no one. But above all, the one to catch was the boy, before he fell. He will do it next time. He will catch someone.
It's him again! Run!
Wait, talk to me.
You serious?
Really? In the beginning, there was nothing. And then, there was Batman. And this was good. This is very, very bad. So, Batman, you got yourself trapped in an industrial furnace. Gun is cooked. Temperature is 800 degrees and... No, make that 900 degrees and rising. In about 30 seconds, this hotbox will reach 1400 degrees, cremation level, and your suit will give out and you will literally be burnt to dust. All right, Batman. Time to do something amazing. Semper Fi! Bearings, hurry. Walls are 2-foot steel with lead backing. Hopeless. The trapdoor hermetically sealed. Hopeless. 1,000 degrees now. Move! The coolant coils are wait, they're exposed. If you can short-circuit them, the gun is dead, but the batarang has its own power source. If you can get it out. All right, now stop. Stop wondering if everything's in order for Barbara. Stop wondering if you told her that you loved her the last time you spoke. And most of all, stop thinking about all the times you missed in practice. Those were just for suspense. Just for dramatic effect. Right now, right here, you will do this. You will.
Get up! We need to inform Bloom of this. But sir, my leg was eaten. I don't care. Get up, I said. I said get up!
Actually, how about you stay down? Now! Where the hell is Bloom?
You dare! Ah!
Stupid, Batman. Stupid. You're rushing into an ambush because you're still used to having backup. A partner. Ugh! Striking as a team. Someone always watching for the cheap shot. There to help when things get critical. Ah! Harvey, Maggie, the whole force. And if they were down, there was him. He was always there when you needed him. But guess what? When you're Batman, When you're Batman, Batman doesn't come save you. Or does he?
I'm here to pick up some canned tuna.
That would be me. Julia,
She's safe with us. Listen, Batman, I was joking, but you're vitals. You're in trouble. Now the suit will come to you. Just please stay very still and...
Wait, who's driving the suit?
No one, technically.
Die, you oversized!
I have it on what's called a nimble auto program right now. It's new. I set a target and the suit calculates a plan to reach that target. It's very basic, but the suit will act on its own and uses contextual material to achieve its goal.
Will it listen to me?
It'll take basic commands from you, sure. I've familiarized it with your voice.
Partner mode. Hey, rookie. Thanks.
Stop them! They do not leave! Fire! Now! 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 So, what do you think?
Giants walk the earth, Daryl. Giants walk the earth.
Kicking a man while he's down? That's not the Bruce I know. Explain yourself.
I asked Alfred to call some old friends of the family about having this all removed, but you were right, Jules. It's intractable. The city has mandated all the wreckage from the Joker's attack stay here in this makeshift dump until they can figure out what to do with it.
It's sweet that you tried, but I could have told you they wouldn't budge. The whole city got hit hard by Endgame, but the Narrows, when that virus started, the density of people here, the lack of police and military, more buildings went down, more lives were lost than anywhere else in Gotham. It's always that way with a big attack. And with the cleanup, this place is last in line.
I found Miguel, Olivia, and Radek out here this morning. They were throwing dirt over the fence. What are you doing, Liv? You know we're supposed to stay away from the lot.
We were just trying to hide this stuff, Bruce, so no one will come for it and use it the way Joker did. If we cover it up, maybe they won't come.
Lucius Fox wanted this to be a refuge for these kids, but they're just waiting for the next horror, Jules. Now rumors of this new guy, this Bloom, and these reminders. These kids don't feel safe. Not really.
Jim Gordon's visit is still on your mind, isn't it? Listen to me, Bruce. You don't remember this, but when we were kids, I was always concerned that my father would break out, or be let out, or just show up. He was a bad man, Bruce. You don't want to know about him. I was always toughening myself up, readying for that day. But the thing about you was, you'd been through something traumatic, and instead of making yourself feel safe, like me, you channeled whatever fear you felt into making other people feel brave. I loved you for that. When I saw you on TV, years later, you were doing the same thing, but for a whole city. And what I'm saying is, if you need to do that again, to do this on a bigger scale, I'd understand.
What Gordon wanted. Look, I don't know anything about robotics or criminology or any of it. I don't have Wayne Enterprises. I don't have the money or position. So if you're asking if I want to be the person I was before, I went back to the manor the other day. Just to see, I guess. I looked through my old closets. I even tried on my suits. The thing is, there was no trace of a life there. That Bruce had no pictures anywhere. Not of family or friends. Not of the people he'd helped. My parents' deaths, it did something to him. It's like, behind the mission, he didn't really exist. This, being part of things, it feels right. But then, look at this. All the damn horror.
We'll figure out the stuff back here. And for what it's worth, what you're doing, it matters to those kids. To Radek and Miguel and Olivia. It matters to a lot of people, including me.
Listen, I want you to know I'll...
Shut up. Let's go back in, since there's nothing we can do about this stuff today. Let's just close the door on it, best we can.
Did you hear something?
Anyone home? Hello? I come bearing gifts.
That's sweet, Jim, even if those are from the hallway. But see, this is the part where I reveal myself to be the villain of the story. Let me show you my evil base.
Whoa.
See? Walk with me. You ever seen one of these before?
It's a collider. Can't these things eat the universe?
That's what I asked when our people proposed it. But go figure, there are 30,000 around the United States alone, all like this, thrumming away beneath towns and cities and fields, little universes being created and destroyed, moment by moment.
You know the floor here is magic, right?
We're opening this place to the public soon. Consider yourself on a middle school field trip. You know how a collider works. I didn't either. But basically, it strips atoms of their electrons and hurls them at each other at light speed, and then the hope is that something new will be made. That's what we've been after here, Jim. New elements, unknown to nature. Things that lie just beyond the edge of the known periodic table. The problem with making new elements, though, is that up at the far end of the periodic table, once you get into the 80s, things get unstable. Atoms are simply too big to hold. It's like the periodic table ends at this massive sea of instability and radioactive decay. But see, there's this theory that there might be an island of stability on the other side of that sea. Not where we've been looking at 122 or 123, but in the 200s. Magic numbers, new metals, new gases, new liquids. If only we can make the leap over that roiling, impossible sea.
Jerry, listen to me. I'm sorry I went off grid, but I need to go after this guy.
Look down. Last year, we did it. Right here. We reached the island. We created 4 new elements. New building blocks here under Gotham. The newest has an atomic number of 206. Higher than people thought possible. I was going to present a piece to you at that gala you missed. I had it cut to order. Take a look. Try picking it up. You couldn't. It weighs 2 tons. It's also a superconductor.
Batmanium 206? Jerry, listen. This guy, Bloom, he operates somewhere along what used to be Blossom
I'm firing you, Jim.
What? You can't be serious.
The devil pig scene was all over the news. Now there's a presentation tonight, and I want you to resign. The old Batman, he was something small, a tiny known element. This, it's something much bigger, a bigger dream. For it to work, it needs power. It needs support. It needs a big machine. There'll be community activists there, police, business leaders, politicians, everyone who makes this city run. If you believe in this, Jim, in Batman as something that can give people faith in the city, in the system, you'll do what I'm asking. You can help me pick the next one.
I was just trying to get this guy, Jerry.
I know. So help me keep the lights on, Jim. Please. We can fix this.
Fire? What the? Breaking and entering, actually. No one downstairs would even call up, so I just activated your personal fire escape. Since Joker, everyone's ready to bolt. The psychology of the city right now. Skittish. Tell me again why you didn't take that Crown Genius grant instead of me, Duke. I'm stubborn. Or an idiot. Idiot sounds right. Please tell me there's some news on your folks. I keep calling into the missing persons centers they set up after Joker's attack, but there's nothing. Nothing on my end yet either. But they're okay. I feel it. Will, where are you staying? I'm fine, Daryl. I'm not here for help. Or I am, but not about that. I'm here for help about this. Where do you get this? It doesn't matter. What I'm asking is that you tell me what you find out about it, and about Bloom. Duke, no one wants to catch this guy more than me. Peter Dugio was my cousin. Hell, I'm the one who told the old Batman about that alley. But Bloom vanished before Batman found him. That alley was razed, and for years I looked. I nearly got burned alive by damn bangers looking. You know this. I've told the new Batman everything. He's on it.
All I'm asking is you let me help, Daryl.
Here. I had an extra one. You have to be kidding me. Duke, Batman doesn't need a Robin right now. That's fine. Robin doesn't need a Batman either. Batman is on the gargoyle. Robin is on the street. It's us solving our problems together. I know you work for him, but you're us too. You and me, we came up together. We're
Mr. Gutierrez, is everything okay?
Daryl.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Bruce, what are you?
These things, they're not ugly reminders. They're trophies. Testaments to what the kids lived through. They should look at them and feel proud. What do you think?
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then, there was Batman. And this was good. I'm kidding, but in a way, I'm not. Sometimes, it feels like Batman has been with us from the beginning. Like he's always been there. Like he always will be. Unfortunately, in recent months, we've learned that Batman, as we knew him, was as human as we are. He began, and he ended. But this program, it's about making Batman last beyond any one man, so that he can always be there for us, so that he can be a part of this great city. So, what are you going to say?
I don't know.
You want my advice? Fight for it.
Fight for it? Jerry would have me arrested.
She might. Either way, those people out there, they're the boss, right? So go out there and show them who's Batman. In other words, there might be some wrong turns along the way.
Julia, look behind her. Is that... Oh no!
There might be some detours, but together we can make Batman bigger and better and...
Get down! Everybody, get down now! Rookie, take a knee!
What the hell are you...
Wait. Hold on a minute. Where are you all going? The party's just starting.